morning, boys and girls. It's Tuesday at the library, and I'm Miss Phyllis with another train story. If you didn't see yesterday's story, you can always go back on my Facebook page and view it, as well as view the one today. So today, our story is one of my favorites, The Little Engine That Could. This story is retold by Waddy Piper, and it's illustrated by George and Doris Hoffman. The publishing company is Grosset and Dunlap, and they most graciously let us read our stories to you guys online during this time of virtual stuff. So here we go, all aboard, The Little Engine That Could. Chug, 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 poof, 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 ding dong, ding dong. The little train rumbled over the tracks. And look, this train is filled with animals. She was a happy little train, for she had such a jolly load to carry. Her cars were filled full of good things for boys and girls. There were toy animals, giraffes with long necks, teddy bears with almost no necks at all, and even a baby elephant. Then there were dolls with blue eyes and yellow curls, dolls with brown eyes and brown bobbed heads, and the funniest little toy clown you ever saw. And there were cars full of toy engines, airplanes, tops, jackknives, picture puzzles, books, and every kind of thing boys or girls could want. But that was not all. Some of the cars were filled with all sorts of good things for boys and girls to eat. Big golden oranges, red-cheeked apples, bottles of creamy milk for their breakfast, fresh spinach for their dinners, peppermint drops and lollipops for after-meal treats. The little train was carrying all these wonderful things to the good little boys and girls on the other side of the mountain. She puffed along merrily. Then all of a sudden she stopped with a jerk. She simply could not go another inch. She tried and she tried, but her wheels would not turn. Poor little engine. What were all those good little boys and girls on the other side of the mountain going to do without the wonderful toys to play with and the good food to eat? Here comes a shiny new engine, said the funny little clown who jumped out of the train. Let us go ask him for help. So all the dolls and toys cried out together, "Please, shiny new engine, will you please pull our train over the mountain? Our engine has broken down, and the boys and girls on the other side won't have any toys to play with or good food to eat unless you help us." They were begging that big, strong, shiny train to help them. But the big, shiny train snorted, "I pull you? I am a passenger engine. I have not carried a fine big train. I have just carried a fine big train over the mountains with more cars than you ever dreamed of. My train had sleeping cars with comfortable berths, a dining car where waiters bring whatever hungry people want to eat, and parlor cars in which people sit in soft armchairs and look out of big plate glass windows. I pull the likes of you? Indeed not." So the shiny train will not help the poor little engine. And off he steamed to the roundhouse where engines live when they are not busy. How sad the little train and all of the dolls and toys felt. Then the little clown called out, "The passenger engine is not the only one in the world. Here's another engine coming, a great, big, strong one. Let us ask him to help us." The little toy clown waved his flag and the big strong engine came to a stop. Please, oh please, big engine, cried all of the dolls and toys together. Won't you please pull our train over the mountain? Our engine has broken down, and the good little boys and girls on the other side won't have any toys to play with or good food to eat unless you help us. Think about it. You think he's going to help? Let's see. No. But the big, strong engine bellowed. I am a freight train. I have just pulled a big train loaded with big machines over the mountain. These machines print books and newspapers for grown-ups to read. I am a very important engine indeed. I won't pull the likes of you. And the freight train pulled off indignantly to the roundhouse. The little train and all the dolls and toys were very sad. Cheer up, cried the little toy clown. The freight engine is not the only one in the world. Here comes another. He looks very old and tired, but our train is so little. Perhaps he can help us. So the little toy clown waved his flag and the dingy, rusty, old engine stopped. This one's much, much smaller than all the other big engines that would have helped the little train. Please, kind engine, cried all the dolls and toys together. Won't you please pull our train over the mountain? Our engine has broken down and the boys and girls on the other side won't have any toys to play with or any good food to eat unless you help us. But the rusty old engine sighed. I am so tired. I must rest my weary wheels. I cannot pull even so little a train as yours over the mountain. I cannot. And he rumbled to the roundhouse chugging. I cannot. Oh, look, they're crying now. They're so sad. Then indeed, the little train was very, very sad, and the dolls and toys were ready to cry. But the little clown called out, here's another engine coming, a big blue engine, a very little one, but maybe she will help us. The very little engine came chugging merrily along. When she saw the toy clown's flag, she stopped quickly. What is the matter, my friends? She asked kindly. Oh, little blue engine, cried the dolls and toys. Will you pull us over the mountain? Our engine has broken down and the good boys and girls on the other side won't have any toys to play with or good food to eat unless you help us. Please, please help us, little blue engine. You think the little blue engine's going to help? Let's see. I'm not very big, said the little blue engine. They use me only for switching trains in the yard. I have never been over the mountain. But we must get over the mountain before the children awake, said all the dolls and the toys. The very little engine looked up and saw the tears in the doll's eyes. And she thought of the good little boys and girls on the other side of the mountain who would not have any toys or good food unless she helped. Then she said, I think I can. And she hitched herself to the little train. She tugged and pulled and tugged, and slowly, they started off. The toy clown jumped aboard and all the dolls and the toy animals began to smile and cheer. Puff, puff, chug, chug, went the little blue engine. I think I can. Says the little blue engine. Up, faster and faster the little engine climbed. And at last they reached the top of the mountain. Down in the valley lay the city. Hooray, hooray, cried the funny little clown and all the dolls and toys. The good little boys and girls in the city will be happy because you helped us, kind little blue engine. And the little blue engine smiled and seemed to say as she puffed steadily down the mountain, I thought I could, 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 I thought I could. And so our story had a very happy ending. And the lesson that you can learn from this story is while you may be little, you can often do great big things and you can help people even though you're little. So remember that today. Be kind and always be willing to lend a hand if somebody needs to help. You can always try. Even if you fail, at least you've tried and tried to help someone. I do want to share with you one other thing today, and that is, even though the library itself is closed and you can't come in and choose your books, we do have a special guest outside in the library yard, and it's Tommy the Train that you might have seen at parades and at parks and rec events and things. So if you would like, if you can get mom or dad or someone to bring you up, you're welcome to come, climb aboard the train, take some pictures, and just have a good time with the train. It won't go anywhere, but you can pretend. All right, boys and girls, you were great listeners. I will hopefully see you tomorrow. Bye.